Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and welcome to episode number 53 of an ongoing series, First Impression. Today we are going to see one impression the beginning of the 2D side-scrolling hack-and-slash video game, Icey leaves on us. Icey was developed by Shanghai Fantablade Network Technology, which to me sounds like it was made by like an AI rather than people, but that doesn't matter, and it was also published by XD Network. It was released in November of 2016 on PC, PlayStation 4, and iOS, but later made its way to Nintendo Switch. The concept behind the game is that you play as a female cyborg whose name is Icey, who's on a mission to kill Judas, who has apparently destroyed the world or something. I don't know, I haven't actually played it at this point in time. But that's only that I know. I've seen some screenshot, and it's kind of got this like 2D pixel art. You're kind of dashing around. It makes me think, and I do believe this game actually came out after Icey. It makes me think of Dead Cells, but without the roguelike scenario in it, on it, however you want to look at it. In terms of it's actually just a forward-moving game. You can play through it normally from beginning to end in some form or fashion, rather than being something of live, die, repeat that you need to do over and over again. I generally like these games a lot. The only question, which it doesn't have this tag on there, is that I'm not normally a very large fan of Metroidvania games because most of the time they waste my time. They make you go backwards a lot. You gotta backtrack. You gotta go all the way to the end of one hallway to get an ability so you can go all the way back to the end of the other hallway so you can have the double jump to get to the spot that you couldn't before. Nothing when I was setting up for this video showed that Icey is a Metroidvania game, which makes me wonder a little bit more about what we might actually be getting into. If it's just a straightforward, you can just kind of keep moving forward, this sounds like it could be something right up my alley. But we're gonna go find out. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay. Hi-ya! Let's check out Icey, guys. I am gonna be playing with a controller just because I feel like that might be the better option here. You're at like 300 frames right now. That's like too many frames. There's not a way to limit it further. All right. Let's turn it down just a little bit. Okay. Oh, I was expecting closer to pixel art. This is like not pixel art. Okay. Straight into things, huh? Sick. Oh, hi. Destroying it. Wait. Consumes something to dash. Energy recovers faster when not in combat. Oh, I see them. They're down at the bottom. Okay. Your shield reduces the damage. B to absorb an enemy's core. Oh, that was badass. Is that supposed to just be like a doll? I hope so. You know, this actually... whoa. When an enemy attacks, press RB to dash, and then circle to do a lot of damage. Oh, are these allies? No. These guys aren't attacking, though. At all. Okay. Do it again. There we go. They're just broken. They're just dumb, that's all. You guys are just idiots. Welcome to Silent... Cute. Welcome to Silent Hell. Alright. Alright. Oh, he broke through my shield. Did I win? Oh, no, I didn't. This actually reminds me a lot of like Dust and Elysian Tale. I don't know if anyone's played that game, but I really love Dust a lot. Despite that being a Metroidvania. really forgiving. I mean, it is kind of a tutorial section right now, so it might get harder. Hold X to absorb energy crystals that appear, then let go. Oh. Okay. Is that what we're calling the little pixels in the sky? Is energy crystals? You got it. Whoa! I just fell into that. Don't mind me. Oh my god. Hello? Oh. Okay, we spend money to upgrade ourselves. We have no money. So we can unlock different combos. All of these are just combos. Okay. This gives us something different to do against enemies that are exposed. And we already have all of these. But we can make them stronger. Hi. Oh, God! That was mean. Ow. Oh, his attack actually starts when he's, like, rolling up. What am I doing? Failing. Oh, he's not dead. Damn it. Him immediately spinning up like that is difficult to do anything about. Can I counterattack this guy? Yes, I can. Oh. His attack hit behind him even though it didn't look like it should. Are you dead? No. Excuse you. Okay, I finally just hit a button. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to just wait. Repair failed. I see. Yes. A very small percentage may experience epileptic seizures. So we got flashing lights. Be aware. I blame user error. Me too. Contents of this experience are not intended to insult or offend. Please do not take anything personally. The contents of this experiment are highly classified. Only one person is permitted to undertake this experiment at a time. Okay. Those inputs apparently aren't actually relevant. Okay. Am I Schwahn? Yes. Did you take off the mask? I mean, I'm not wearing one right now, but I don't take it off in public. You didn't realize who you'd be talking to. Did I take off the mask? No. Do you prefer a more difficult journey? Maybe? Depends on how well the game actually controls. Fuck it, short. Hard. Okay. Thank you.
In the middle of a dark, quiet room, filled only by the sounds of humming machines, a figure floats, suspended. She, Icey, has no memories, no past. Memories to her are not important. Her existence only serves one purpose: to kill Judas. That
holy fuck, yeah, that thing needs to die.
The bringer of the apocalypse. No matter how many difficulties or obstacles she will face, Icey understands that she must accomplish her mission.
Okay.
Destroy Judas. In the darkness, Icey awakes.
Okay.
Icey has left the laboratory. She understands that as long as she follows the arrow, she will discover where Judas is hiding.
We still don't have any money. Yeah.
Oh, more soldiers sent by Judas to stop Icey. Kill them.
Okay. Oh, that was cool. Okay. Did we get reset?
Icey reaches a quiet hill, illuminated by light dancing off of the lake below. She is at peace.
What I learned so far, always spam B. Whoa, hey, what the fuck? Where do you come from? Well, you can't really spam B because you can only use it when they're exposed. It does. Oh god, you grabbed me. It doesn't do anything right now. Ow! Ah! Ow.
There seems to be a console that will activate the photon bridge. Icey moves to activate it.
Okay. Ow. Oh, yeah, don't miss it if it appears. That's a good, yeah. It seems to be the most reliable way to actually finish off an enemy.
A disgusting swamp rests, unmoving, in front of Icey. She must carefully jump across. Icey slipped and fell right into the sewage.
I still don't think we have enough money for any upgrades. Can we go back? We can't go back.
Icey arrives in the moonlight forest. In front of her waits Daha. Wait, where's the bridge? Right, just keep following the arrow. Icey jumps down. It seems like this is an old sewer.
Okay. Do we have enough for anything now? Yeah, we have enough for a couple things now. One thing, I guess is what I should say. Ooh, I want that. Something that brings us back down to the ground. Fuck yeah. Okay.
This place is littered with wreckage. Icey feels that this place wasn't always a sewer. And who is to blame? Judas.
Are we sure he's to blame? Ow! He's shooting me lots, Dad. I don't like it. Stop it! How the fuck did I do that? Okay, I found it.
Icey jumps down into a giant cavern.
I tried. What? Oh, God. These enemies don't always telegraph their attacks all that well. I'm wanting to get like a counter hit on. There we go. It's like I wanted to get a dodge counter hit on him, but that was not being the easiest thing. Can we move on? Okay.
Icey follows the arrow through and passes through the gate.
Should we jump into this one and see if he says anything? Fine. Whoop. Didn't say anything that time. Bummer.
Icey senses that the key to her escape is somewhere in front of her.
Did I lose health? I did. Not a ton, just a little bit. Yeah, I also seem to be regaining health every time I kill something. Oh, that fucking hurt. Wow, that bitch recovered fast. Oh, well, that was convenient timing. Bitch! How'd I get back over here? Whatever. Ow, he hit me! Woo! Hey, looking at on how are things? Things are good.
Icey discovers a special treasure chest.
Okay. You gonna tell me how to open it? Alright. It's like, do I just hit it? Yeah.
A strange mark flashes across her eyes. Icey's dash
Barbarian.
ability has grown stronger.
I have more dashes?
She can probably even escape from this damned underground labyrinth.
I
Icey
can borderline
decides
just
to
infinite
immediately
dash.
Return to
Huh! Game? I accept the message. Hello? You at icy.me. Attempting to find the chosen one is as difficult as finding a needle in a haystack. My time is limited. Judas has tampered with the Necronomicon and has announced he intends to sacrifice his physical body to cast his self into the virtual world. His goal, create a child of God. The chosen one, as planned, has been born. Press A to view details. Press B to close. That's a very beautiful drawing you got there. Okay. That was weird. Some weird things going on here.
Icey discovers a hidden room. Icey opened the treasure chest and turned back to follow the arrow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, God. All that's waiting is just an empty room. See? I told you. There's nothing here. Why did you bother coming? Oh, I know. Your hearing must be bad. Wait for a second. That is enough! I don't want to have to remind you every single time, but this world is depending on you. That wicked devil must be destroyed. You still have much to do. Why do you insist on wasting time here? I've always believed people should be a little more trusting and a lot less pompous. But you haven't even given me the chance to show my true genius. I don't get it. I don't understand at all. There's nothing here. Not even monsters for you to practice killing. What sort of temptation could an empty room like this have for you? Could it be that you're absolutely terrible at using a controller? Or that your cat has taken over for you? No, it can't be that. Cats could listen to instructions better than you. Your behavior is completely illogical. Is it that hard to follow an arrow? Why aren't you paying attention? Well, I'm furious. Furious!
Yeah?
That's it. I'm not saying another word until you get out of this room. I swear it. What? Wait, does that mean you wasted all this time in this room just to get a trophy? I really have nothing else to say to you. I truly do not understand why someone would play a game just to earn trophies. Are you one of those mythical achievement addicts I've heard so much about? You're like a bull rushing towards a red cloth, not knowing what awaits on the other side. Give me a second.
Trophy!
Ah, I see. Let's try again.
Trophy!
A trophy. A trophy! Ugh. So it's like that, huh? You don't care what happens next, right? All you think about is get this trophy, get that trophy, trophy.
Yeah, give me the trophy.
You don't even care about the story or the content that I've prepared for you for the rest of the game.
Give the trophy.
Your mission isn't to kill Judas. It's to get all the trophies. Am I wrong? So this is what you call fun, yeah? You really think
about to fight a trophy? He's going to program in a trophy boss.
You're just looking for more trophy points. Do you know how that makes us game producers feel? You're rendering the content we make completely meaningless.
Yeah?
You think playing a game for this petty reason is fun? You just want to show off to the other players. To make yourself feel big, mighty, and important.
No, I'm literally just here to piss you off.
You're probably not even paying attention to what I'm saying. You don't realize how useless a trophy really is.
Oh, I do.
Maybe you need a little stimulation.
Stimulate me, Daddy.
Maybe once after you collect all these damn trophies, you'll move on to accomplish your real mission.
Eliminate trophy.
You have no idea how much time I spent making these enemies and stunning animations.
It does look good, I'll give you that.
And you just care about these trophies. If I had known that, I would have made some easy farming game and not bothered spending time on battle animations or plot development. Just you wait. My revenge is just beginning. Wait for...
Dad? Only the Yellow King may bestow self on another. Only the Yellow King may bring eternal life. To summon forth the king, the followers answered Judas's call to sacrifice. But was this far from what the king intended? Hello?
Icey jumps down. It seems like this is an old sewer.
Okay, I still have my upgrade. Let's get that. What else can we afford? So what happens if we go up there again? Why? You know we're going up there again.
This place is littered with wreckage. Icey feels that this place wasn't always a sewer. And who is to blame? Judas. Icey jumps down into a giant cavern.
Oh, it won't let us. We can't go this way now. Oh, we actually have to go forward to go forward? Okay, I realize that's a silly sounding statement, but... Damn it.
Icey follows the arrow through and passes through the gate.
Yes, go forward, go forward. I'm big smart, okay? Juggle his ass. Ow. Game looks so freaking cool. Chest isn't there, so we should be able to go back now. I still can't go this way, though. Okay. It just won't let me go back into that room.
Although it's a sewer, this place seems as if it could be incredibly clean, if it weren't for the sewage.
Okay.
What could cleanse this place?
Fire. Let's get all of our abilities that we can. That way I can button match harder. Gorgia. Okay. Oh, he's grinding my bones for his pride. I don't like it. Ow. Oh, he ate me! Oh no! Oh! Oh, he ate me again! Stop it, Dad, you big bitch! Out! Bitch! Okay.
Icey defeats Gorger and senses that the exit is just ahead. Icey arrives at an unnamed town. There is not a soul in sight.
I don't think we have enough to get anything. I think these cost 80. Yeah, they do. Okay. I think that's a good spot, though. I do believe that better be a fucking checkpoint. I think these little guys mark the checkpoints. I don't actually know, though. Okay. But regardless, I mean, if I have to come back later and fight Gorger again or whatever, that's not a big deal. But that is enough for what feels like the first impression of the game, getting through a first section. I didn't want to stop at that first boss because it definitely was like a tutorial boss, and we got a lot more depth by going a little bit farther forward into everything. So I'm going to turn the game off and hope that it saves my progress at this point, because I would like to play more of this. This game's very interesting and very fun, and I enjoy the narrative direction that it has in terms of the interaction with the narrator in a way that's interesting. Kind of makes me think of Bastion in a lot of ways. So I'm going to shut this off and I'll pass it back to myself. Peace. Okay, so Icey, one, real quick, just as a note, you probably saw a cut in the middle there. I don't know if I put a graphic on it or not. We actually paused the game to go do something else for a moment, and while the game was paused, the game crashed. So we ended up having to replay through a little bit of the game. But that's not something that you would have seen. I'm just informing it if you notice something weird, as well as because it did semi-influence what I'm about to say. I'm going to break down what my experience was into 4 sections, which I do normally, which is visuals, audio, game, story, and gameplay. Visual wise, I really enjoyed the general design of what was being presented. The characters and the enemies all look good. The gameplay looks good. However, one problem that I had with the visuals is that the camera, and cameras are always a hard thing to do in video games anyway, and the camera normally is good, but it will want to like give you like a cinematic look at like a kill shot or a counter hit or something, which is normally fine and okay, but it's really jarring to at least my eyes. I'm like, oh god. Which it wasn't even that there was like too much going on screen, or that the visuals were crazy or wild or anything like that. Like, everything felt controlled. It was just the jerk of the camera to want to show you something was really disorienting for me, especially because then it would just jerk back to wherever it was before. There wasn't a very smooth transition between the cameras. But beyond that, everything looked really good. I enjoyed what I was looking at. I could tell what I was fighting. I could tell where I was. The abilities looked clean, like the attacks and animations, everything. I really enjoyed it. But it was very constantly just making my eyes just not want to look at it whenever I would get that finishing move or counter hit. Sound design was meh. It wasn't anything that I needed to tell anyone about, but it also wasn't bad in a way to where I felt like I wanted to turn something off either. It was present. It didn't improve or hinder the experience either. The narrator, I wonder if the narrator is, well, it says best Chinese game actually on the graphic that I have right here. So I imagine the original creators were Chinese, and they grabbed like generic white guy that knows how to read number 37. I wasn't terribly impressed with the narrator. And one of the reasons that I say that so much is because during that section where we're going against him and we're in this empty room and he's like, I'm furious, but he's like, you know what? I'm furious. And I'm like, are you? You don't sound very angry. You sound like you're still just kind of reading like off of a page and just kind of reading the words as written rather than with any type of emotion. And maybe that's intentional and maybe that comes through later, but I definitely never felt like the narrator was giving me a performance. Now, in terms of the actual script and what they were reading, that was enjoyable and it was entertaining and funny, and I thought that was good, and I liked what was going on. But the way that is delivered in terms of the voiceover is part of that experience. And while I was laughing at what was being said, it could have been said a lot better. Everything else was just there. It was just there. Like, it was like, yeah, you got a sword swing sound. It didn't sound particularly good where it's like, man, that's awesome. It was there. Wasn't bad, wasn't great. Story, I don't fully know what's going on. I understand that the character we have on screen right now, their name is Icey, and we're trying to stop Judas, who apparently destroyed the world, but we haven't seen a whole lot of evidence of that yet. And it seems like part of the story is also going to be revolving around your interactions with the narrator, which does kind of remind me a little bit of the game Bastion, which is not a bad thing, but instead of the kind of relaxed experience that Bastion was, where the narrator has these smooth tones and he's telling a story and you influence the story and can even mess with what he says and how he says it, this is more of like the narrator has a script that's set out, and you can mess with that script if you want, and it leads to these really cool dynamic situations. But it's going to probably largely feel, at least unless something really develops later, it's just going to feel like singular instances, like individual scenarios that have been planned out for you, rather than something that continuously feels like a constructive narrative experience. That's the vibe that I got from this initial little stint anyway. Now we'll go to the gameplay, which the gameplay is really good, all things considered. It's nothing, again, it's not doing anything that's breaking out of any type of box to where it's going to inspire new heights or anything like that, but not every game has to do that. Some games can just take a existing formula and implement them well, and I think that this game does that very well, for lack of a better term that's coming to mind anyway. It's fun to mash buttons, it's fun to mash different buttons and see what happens because of them, and there is a natural ability to discover like your combos. Essentially, you can read them in terms of like the upgrade menu and stuff, but I never felt like that was necessary because it was just an ability to just naturally find them, and as long as you were somewhat paying attention to what those were, you can just remember them. Like, it's like, all right, in the air, if I want to get the downward spin move, I just keep hitting the X button. If I want to knock an enemy down, I jump up, hit X and Y. Cool. And that was listed in the menus, but I didn't need it because largely, even on, I guess I ended up choosing hard difficulty, it still felt approachable. At least to me. Your mileage and experience may vary. But it was fun. It was an enjoyable experience. The only thing that I would have liked, and maybe you get one later, is a form of ranged attack. I think that would have been nice. Which maybe you do get one later, and you do get sort of a ranged attack if you kill an enemy and you get the little pixels that float in the air. You could do like a full screen hit with the charged up attack, but that didn't really feel the same way, or a way to like charge at an enemy, because like some of the little like flying duders, I was like, man, it's kind of annoying to get to you. And not even annoying in like you're trying to keep away from me, it's the controls weren't quite perfect for me to just charge at you the way that I would have wanted to. There wasn't like a lock-on system or anything like that. You just kind of attacked wherever you were. And if an enemy wasn't already naturally next to you or on the ground, it could feel annoying to try and get to them. But these are just minor nitpicks in what overall was an experience that largely had me smiling, and I was just really enjoying beating the shit out of things. The one more small little nitpick is the dodge counterattack timing seemed a little strange. This isn't a new mechanic. I mean, lots of games have like a parry system or a perfect dodge system, and I always felt like I needed to dodge much earlier than needed to in terms of to actually get that ability to counterattack and counter hit and things like that. And I really wish that it was more, I don't want to say like the enemies needed to telegraph their attacks better, but I felt like I needed to be dodging before they'd even attacked for me to be able to get that counter hit. And I felt that that was really unfortunate. Rather than feeling like I had dodged through it, I had to dodge early in order to get those. Maybe that's just a perception thing, or maybe that's a difficulty thing, because like I said, I did think we did end up putting the game onto hard mode, but I'm not sure, because it wasn't completely clear to me, and maybe it would seem like a more natural experience as I got more acquainted with the game. Ultimately, though, I did enjoy it a lot, and I do want to play more of it. It's not something that I was like, I could play more. It's something that I actively want to play more of, which is a good sign, and that it delivered well. Dropped us in, it gave us a quick and informative, yet somewhat dirty tutorial that was like, all right, here's your controls, go and see what you can do and have fun. And it was something that really grabbed me in a really good way that made me just want to experience more of it. I do recommend Icey as well to you and yours. If it looked like something that you might be interested in, please go check it out. This game is on sale often, and I believe it's also fairly cheap on all of its platforms, even if it's not on sale. Which at the time of recording this, and hopefully I get this posted in time, the Steam Summer Sale is probably still going on, and this game's probably on sale. I don't know, though. I'm just spitballing out here. The next game that we're going to be doing on First Impressions, though, is a game that just recently released. Nope, not that one. And it is Ender Lilies. We actually did a reaction to the early access launch of Ender Lilies, and it's a lot of the kind of along the lines of what we just played from Icey going to Ender Lilies. It's a 2D side-scrolling game, although it's not quite as hack and slashy. It's a slower experience that's a little bit not, I don't want to say tactical, but you got to be more aware of what your actions are. At least that's what the trailers kind of gave the vibe on. I'll leave the reaction that we did down in the description below to Ender Lilies, so that if you want to go check that out, you can, but we're actually going to do a first impression on it as well to see what the game has to offer, especially now that it's out in its 1.0 release instead of just an early access title. So if that's something that you're interested in, consider hitting that subscribe button down below so you can check out that video when it does go live. So I appreciate all of you very much. If you want to keep up with us, this is the first one of our first impressions that we did live on stream on our Sunday morning creative streams, where we're working on things that aren't our regularly live streamed content, because we do stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, so you're more than welcome to hang out with that. If you want to keep up the conversation, leave a comment down below or hit us up on Discord or Twitter, because I like to talk and I would love to talk some more. And if you want me to talk with you, hit me up in any of those places. Links to everything that I just talked about down in the description below. But we're gonna get out of here, everybody. Thank you so much. There's plenty of other YouTube videos for you to watch, including like reaction content that I just talked about, more first impressions, and more that's gonna be on there or is already on there. So if you go watch one of those other YouTube videos, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.